Hey, man, go grab what you need. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. We gonna get straight into the video. We ain't gonna do nothing. We getting straight into the video, okay?
Of the 5 convicted killers of Foolio, 1 would stand out amongst the others. This same man who went on the run the longest amount of time, was jumping online to talk shit to his ops, is laughing in the courtroom, and now they're saying he's too dumb for the death penalty.
And they're throwing gang signs when they leave them
I was about to say, this is the same motherfucker that was reenacting how it went down.
alone. This is a proud
It
gang
makes
member.
sense.
He is a walking billboard of 1200. It's indelibly imprinted all over his body. From the 1200 on the back of his neck and his upper traps, all over his body, with the members of 1200 who have been murdered or killed. Sending out the next day, was barely afternoon, and he's posting his motive in this murder. Throwing props to Prosper and Junior, Get Back Day. They are the 187 babies. And we all remember what 187 stands for, right? The California statute for murder. You remember this slide, and you see Mr. Murphy. We saw still shots of Mr. Murphy there. He's throwing an upside down 6 and a bully down sign. And those videos that he was in with numerous other gang members, including WAPA and Spinabins. And then Mr. Chance up on the top left, an ATK member. Mr. Gathrights photo is in there only to show that he is associated to that gang and has allegiance to them. Again, you cannot consider it as an aggravating factor with him. Mr. Chance posts his motive right after the murder. Earlier than Rashad Murphy, we see Tilly, his good friend that was murdered just hours before the attempted murder on Charles Jones in October of 23, the murder that Mr. Chance's best friend and buddy, Sean Gathright, is connected to, and the evidence. And we see Mr. Chance sitting there in that back seat with a ghost over his mouth.
They all cooked. They are never getting out.
Mr. Chance throwing 1200 signs. Mr. Chance with his bully down sign. You remember, Ms. Doherty made a great point in her closing statements. It's up in an area of his bedroom. First thing
they took this shit back to art class. They got a motherfucking poster board. It says bully down in the background. That is crazy.
he'll see in the morning, last thing he'll see at night, in a place where a lot of people will put a crucifix or some other religious symbol. And we don't need to guess at Mr. Chance's motives. This is him speaking directly to other members of his gang, ATK. Who's faking and who not?
ATK?
Who really contributed to the war? I can count on one hand who effing sliding and done killed shit and who don't, or who didn't, boy. What the F? I'm talking about confirmed kills, bitch. Let's be for real.
Bitch.
And he's speaking directly about his anger, if you remember the other slide, about nobody doing nothing about Tilly.
Now again, they're basically giving all of the motives that these young men, well, I don't know if Davion's young, but Sean's young and Isaiah's young, and the girl's young. The motive behind them killing Foolio. They're posting all their dead homies, everybody that Foolio was dissing. But Davion just takes shit to a whole nother level. Because as his co-defendants were found guilty, this man can just be seen laughing, going through pages of whatever this is.
It's
and
something,
you know, as we all know, Sean
cried
cried when he was found guilty. This one, Rashad looked shocked. Isaiah didn't really react at all. And you could just tell Davion is not all the way there, or he's just that committed to the gang. He's happy to throw away his life. Look at the comments. He's keeping it solid. Don't let them see you cry.
Yeah, you know what is surprising me? Where's the girl at? Like, I haven't seen her in the courtroom or none of that. Like, what? Like, where's her position in this case? Do any of y'all know? If y'all know, comment down below so I can know. I haven't seen nothing talking about her or anything.
He don't give one fuck. He laughing because it hurt, cried as soon as he got to that cell. We don't know that. But Davion is coming off as a cold killer. This is the same man that was in the interrogation room doing all the little signs that they were saying was basically acting out the murder that he committed. Now this guy right here is some mad scientist, doctor, whatever the fuck, and he's apparently
Dr.
the one
Doofus
responsible for deciding whether or not Davion should be put to death based on his IQ and things that happened to him growing up.
Oh, shit.
I don't really see how that has anything to do with the fact that he went and assassinated Foolio. But let's listen to what the doctor says.
Yes, I did.
Approximately, was that in person?
It was face-to-face, correct.
Face-to-face. At the jail?
At the Hillsborough jail.
Okay. And approximately how many times did you meet with him face-to-face?
Nah, something wrong with him. Y'all see that, like, that little ass line of a mustache? Like, there's no hair on top. It's like, it's a thin ass line right there. Like, what the fuck? Who goes to the barbershop? Y'all see my mustache, right? Hold on. I know this ain't got shit to do with the video. I'm just saying, like, yes, I do need a haircut. Don't mind that. But, like, you see, like, his shit is, like, barely any, but, like, they left some there on purpose. Who the fuck?
7 times.
Who the fuck?
And when you met with him those 7 times, was he cooperative?
He was always cooperative.
Did he do what you asked of him to do?
He performed every task. Never had any problems in terms of saying that he was tired or he didn't want to do it, or he said no. He was very cooperative.
All right, so very cooperative, understood everything you were saying, didn't tell you he was too tired. Fry that boy. That means he's fucking got enough common sense to know what the fuck he's got going on, right? So that means he knew how to travel from Jacksonville to Tampa to track a motherfucker at the club, to try to figure out what B&B and this and that and yada yada, and then get out of the car with a big old stick and pull up and then get away and brag about it.
The shit was obviously planned. If they finna sit up here and try to say that he wasn't in the right mind, that is bullshit.
Now, if he wasn't able to have a constructive conversation with you or form his words because he's just out of there, you know what I'm saying, smelling his own shit and in the cell and wilding out, then it's like, okay, yeah, he seems to need to go somewhere else. But if he can do all the basic things, then how are you gonna let this slide?
Right.
And he was shackled, but even under those circumstances, he was cooperative, willing to talk. Never gave us a problem in terms of saying I'm too tired, I don't want to. He's quitting. That never happened.
This guy is the most boring person I've ever heard talk in my fucking life. So I'm just gonna skip to the part where he talks about Davion basically being retarded.
Serena Bloomfield did some psychological testing. He was given the WISC for children, the Wexler Adult Intelligence Scale for children, and he obtained a full-scale IQ score of 81, 10th percentile, the low average range of intellectual functioning.
Tell us, maybe in layman's terms, what that means. What does that mean?
The nigga dumb.
It's a low score. 100 is the average.
Nigga's retarded.
Damn.
81 is at the 10th percentile. If someone scores 100 on an IQ, that means that's 50 percentile of the population. It's either better or worse. This is at the lower. In other words, 90% of the population is better, 10% is lower. Because of his low score.
Hey, imagine you were in a courtroom for killing somebody and this motherfucker's up there saying 90% of the world is smarter than you, bro. That shit'll make me want to catch another one.
His low score across all academic areas.
I ain't gonna lie, like, look, right here, he looked like, damn, like, they talking about I'm dumb. They talking about my mental. I don't know what the fuck. He low key looked like he not pleased with what with the guy is saying.
he then was entitled to be placed in a variety of different programs.
Tell us about some of those programs.
So he was eligible to be placed in exceptional student education. It's called ESE. He was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder combined.
They're talking about putting him in the slow classes. This is like the roast, the comedy roast of Davion Murphy.
Type, that's ADHD.
He needs it though. Yeah,
global academic delay, nonverbal learning disabilities, that's NVLD, and specific learning disabilities, that's SLD.
So basically, Davion was as slow as they come. And I mean, we all went to high school with kids like that that just don't have any common fucking sense. I've been in prison and you see plenty of them. That's where they all end up. A whole bunch of grown-ass 30 and 40-year-old men acting like they're still 17, doing whatever the fuck they want. And what I don't agree with about what this guy is doing is this guy is like, look, he's too slow to get the death penalty, yada yada, as if we should show sympathy. But homie, you're not gonna be the one that gets put in a cell with Davion when he wants to stop wilding out and doing all this extra shit. It ain't gonna be you. He's not gonna be your neighbor. He ain't gonna be in your neighborhood. He's gonna be on a prison block. And with the inmates that can function in society and do have some form of high IQs, they don't want to be around this motherfucker either.
I think they gonna fuck him up in there. They gonna fuck him up. I don't.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know what type of lifestyle this man has lived. It seems like he's a academic scholar, whatever the fuck. And he's going to break down a point in time where Davion got shot and how traumatic this experience was and how it could have altered the chemistry within his brain to make him want get back, sir. That's what the fuck he wanted. Get back, sir. He's big 1200, sir. He didn't get shot and just get disabled. He been all the way retarded, and he clearly sought revenge and got it.
Right. And acted the shit out.
January 11th of 2017. Anything of significance on that day?
So he was taken by fire rescue to Shands, Jacksonville after suffering a gunshot wound to the groin with rupture of the corpus cavernosum of his penis without urethral injury. So the bullet remained in his lateral thigh tissue. Surgery was performed and he was healed well.
They got Cheddar Bob. Fire! Fire! What the fuck?
So according to my math, my calculations, Davion would have been about 20 years old.
Correct.
He got.
And then anything of significance in February of.
Bro, I could kind of see. Okay, I see why he wanted revenge. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not condoning no violence, but I see why he wanted revenge. He got shot in the dick. Can I say that? I probably shouldn't say that. He got shot in his. You know what I'm saying? If you got shot down there or somewhere close to there, and it probably ain't functioning the same. It probably ain't functioning the same. He probably, after that happened, he definitely is traumatized.
2017.
So February 1st of 2017 is just a few weeks after this previous trauma to the groin and to the penis from a gunshot wound. He was.
I'm sorry, Davion got shot in the dick? He got shot in the Johnson. I don't even think Davion, that is crazy. Davion got his meat shot off? That's what this doctor just, no fucking wonder he wanted revenge.
Bro.
And the look on his face. The look on his face, thinking about what is missing.
He's rethinking it. I guarantee you, if he had another chance to do all this over again, right? He would do the shit again without a regret. He would do this shit again without any regrets. He probably would come up with a better way to do it and not get caught. That's the face. That's what I'm getting from this face right here. That's what I'm getting. He's probably like, I'll do that shit again. That's what he's probably thinking right here.
Damn.
Involved in a motor vehicle accident after a police chase, and he was taken to the emergency room at Shands, Jacksonville. Records report a Glasgow Como scale of 13 out of a possible 15.
What does that mean?
So when an individual is faced with trauma, so they are assessed on the Glasgow Como scale. The Glasgow Como scale deals with very basic orientation, motor, verbal functioning.
Again, I don't know what bro's talking about. This shit is so boring to listen to unless he's talking about the funnier shit. I mean, the difference is night and day.
Basically, I guess what he was saying is he scored real high on the test of probably like it altering his brain chemistry and actually thinking and functioning properly
with this guy, bro. And if we've now figured out that, you know, he was in all the slow classes, he was apparently getting social security for being slow, his mom was getting a check off of him, he got shot in his manhood, and obviously that put him on a set course for fucking revenge. He's laughing at his co-defendants. I mean, look at Rashad. Rashad broke down crying.
He made it. He was the champion for that state in his age group, whatever she had in.
Now
he's just breaking down in the courtroom. Davion's just not giving a fuck. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This man ain't got no sense. Still to this day, doesn't give a fuck about nothing. The only time you've seen him look sad is when the doctor said 90% of the planet is smarter than him and he got shot in his manhood. That's about it.
Literally.
So in my humble opinion, if I was on that jury and they said, do you think he qualifies for death or life? I'll be honest, I would say death.
I would too, because if he scored high on that test and he's obviously not there, he's laughing at his other, basically the other motherfuckers that he did the crime with, and watching them getting sentenced and watching how they react. He's laughing at that. The fuck is wrong with you? You're next. What are you doing? What are you talking about? He's finna go in there and he's finna cause havoc. He knows he doing the rest of the time his life in prison. He know he doesn't have a chance of getting out of there at all. So he's finna do any and everything. He doesn't give a fuck. Put him in the hole. Okay, he gonna go in the hole for a couple months or a month or however long. I don't know how long that shit lasts. He gonna go in there. He gonna get back out, and somebody gonna say some off the wall shit to him, and he fuck around and kill somebody. He fuck around, kill somebody. He fuck around, stab somebody. He's gonna inflict other harm. He's gonna get in there and get into a gang and do the same shit. I don't know. That's how I personally feel about it. I feel like him out of all people do deserve the death penalty. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like he deserves the death penalty? Do you feel like any one of them deserve the death penalty? Comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to join Team AP and hit that sub button. I'll see y'all next video.